Let's see what energies are coming through for you today. This could involve like a fire sign, or this could be somebody, like it could even be an ex or somebody that you still have feelings for, or vice versa. They may have feelings for you, and somebody's jealous of somebody being with another person. That's what I'm getting so far. And you might, one person at least is going to start realizing that this isn't really very good for your energy. This isn't very healthy. It's kind of toxic. What else, Spirit, about this passion and competition? Doubts about trust are surfacing, perhaps due to past betrayals or hidden emotions. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, guys, is there could be somebody that went through a breakup, or somebody's in an on and off relationship where the person they were once with is now with somebody else, or spending time with another person. And there's definitely some jealousy going on here. Trust issues. Could be like competing with the ex to see, just to feel better about themselves. They want to try to compete with you almost, and try to, like, be with other people too, to make you jealous, or vice versa. So it's like, there's definitely kind of a toxic dynamic here. Also, if anybody's in a new relationship, they might have trouble trusting the new person because of past situations. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Wow, okay. Separate. This is definitely about a relationship. So we have separation. A relationship or phase of life is coming to an end. Though painful, the separation opens the door to new beginnings. I'm definitely feeling like somebody is in a toxic situation they're trying to get out of right now, or if you need validation, here's your validation right now. But this is going to bring in something good. You have reconciliation as well. It says past wounds are healing. You and another person could be reconciling or moving forward with greater understanding. Like on the higher end of this situation would be you and this person, or whoever this is about, can be mature about the situation and just agree that it's just not going to work out for you guys, or the two people. It's not going to work out, but we can have a friendly separation with this. Some people may choose to work things out, but I'm feeling like there's some competition here, and the mature thing to do would be to just realize that it's just not good for you guys. But there's definitely a passion that makes it hard to walk away. What else, Spirit? Please tell me more. Growth. You are in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become wiser. So yeah, this situation you're about to be out of, leaving the situation, but you can also, it doesn't have to be toxic the way you leave. This is something that you were meant to go through to grow. And this is going to lead to better. This is just something that had to happen, even though it was hard to go through. It's just, you shouldn't have to feel like you can't trust somebody, or somebody shouldn't be blaming you because of a past situation. Wow. Yeah, it's probably hard to walk away from this, dwelling on past memories, missing out on the present future. Okay, so Spirit is saying that by dwelling on this past situation, you're missing out on what's coming in for you. So Spirit wants you to try to move forward away from this, because there's something better on the other side. So Spirit wants you to think outside the box on ways to stay creative when it comes to work as well. That's another message coming through. Or creative with, you might even meet somebody through work, but Spirit is saying to continue setting clear boundaries. Be creative. The way you're handling this, maybe come up with a new way to handle this situation. But yeah, something about work is also just randomly coming in. All right, let's get another. Yep. So once you walk away from this relationship and let go of reminiscing on the past, you have a new relationship coming in, and you wouldn't be the right person for this new person if you didn't go through this. So this is definitely something that had to happen for your spiritual growth, and now you're gonna have a reward come in, which is gonna be somebody that's a healthier person for you. So let's see All right, Spirit, tell me what this person watching the video has been through recently, what's coming in for them. Just tell me what we need to know. Spirit, what do we need to know today? Okay, so we start off with Justice. Spirit wants you to handle something with integrity, or you have integrity. Let me just get all the cards first, and then we'll continue on with that. 6 of Wands. Handling things with integrity is going to lead to a positive outcome. Letting go of the ego. Yeah, so you might feel tempted to handle things within the ego, or things that satisfy the ego, you know. You might, for example, you might know something's toxic, but something about that passion that you have with this toxic person keeps you going back to them in a way, because it's sort of fun in a toxic way. But if you just continue to live in your truth and what you know is best for the situation and yourself, this will lead to a victory. You might be tempted, like I said, but ultimately integrity leads to success in this situation. This is definitely a big life phase that you were meant to go through, because you have all these major arcana cards. The heartbreak of the past is going away. You're gonna feel a lot better than you think you're gonna feel leaving this situation. It's gonna be, for some of you, it's really not gonna be as hard as you think. Join together. You might, yes. Yeah, so this is almost confirming that moving on is the best option. You may join in with somebody else, or collaborate with someone else, or meet somebody pretty quick. But you might, and you know, at first, walking away from this, you might not feel secure. You might not feel comfortable with it, because it's out of your comfort zone. You know, whether toxic or not, you're used to the situation, and so it still feels safe, even though it isn't. Let me get another deck. Anything else with these two cards, Spirit? So yeah, disagreement. So there could be some conflict or competition with somebody. Choosing to not make a decision or not keep balance. Yeah, so you might be feeling like this is leading to a loss of security, financial security, by leaving this person. But this isn't a healthy situation, and it's not, it's just an illusion. You're gonna find security no matter what, but it might feel like you're stuck right now. So let's see what else. Maybe you feel stuck, maybe you feel like you can't leave this person. Yeah, let's cleanse that energy. Alright, so I want you guys to take a deep breath before we get some last messages. Let's release any toxic attachments from negative energies, or even just our own negative thoughts. Let's see what's going to come in after leaving that situation, and just any other messages Spirit wants you to know about what's going on in your life right now. Any words of encouragement, or, you know, just any messages from your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your guardian angels. So first of all, we have, you know, this is a hard situation you're going through, and so now Spirit wants you to unplug and relax for a spell. So when I see this card, this tells me that Spirit wants you to take some time out to be by yourself, meditate, and write down what you want your future to look like. A lot of times when I'm doing a quote-unquote spell, I will just write down, like, whether it's planning for a day or for my future, I write down, I'm so happy and grateful that today was such a lucky day, and then I write down, like, how it would go if it went the perfect way. And it's crazy because it actually always seems to work. It really works. It's so cool. Yeah, so it always just writing things down is like really, I mean, spelling, you know, get it? Spelling is a spell is spelling. Writing words. How's that for happily ever after? So you're a phoenix rising from the ashes. You're going to go through a phase of rest and recuperation, getting clear on your future, and then you're going to really see very fast what is coming next for you, and it's going to be really, really awesome. It's going to be like a new chapter in your life. So let's get one last message before we end this reading. Spirit, anything else you'd like the person watching this video to know? Yep, so this is just a confirmation that the situation you're in is a tower. They call it a tower moment. So the crumbling of what doesn't serve you anymore, and Spirit's asking you, what are you clinging to? Oops. What are you clinging on to that's no longer serving you? And then this kind of goes with this card. So it's saying play, and it says have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So allow yourself to release yourself from whatever's holding you back right now, whether this is a relationship or whatever this situation is for you. So let's get one last to end it. All right. So this says trust the niggle, and it says, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So this basically means trust your intuition. What have you been thinking about a lot lately? You already know the answer, and that's where you should go next. So I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next video.